Couple more things about this. I noticed that I paid attention up here to the fold. I didn't pay attention to it right here. I would actually want to add just a little bit of space. That's not ideal, obviously. Preferably, I would actually want to rewrite the headline so that it fit better. I've also managed to forget my byline. This article was actually written by Wikipedia. And not by me. So I'm going to change that. Notice how we have a progression, larger, smaller, smaller and italic, and then smaller and not bold. Then I'm going to add, you might be interested in how we add color behind something like this. So I'm going to go to this rectangle tool up here. I'm going to go to normal view because I want to see this bleed line. I'm going to add this box. I'm going to color the box black. We have a choice between the stroke around the outside and the fill. And so I'm going to click fill, I'm going to click back, I'm going to click the tint and change it to about like that. And then everything in InDesign and Illustrator and probably mostly in Photoshop, anytime you add something, it's on top of everything else. So I've got this element here. It's on top of the type and the images that were added previously. So to change that, I need to click on this object, go to Object, Arrange, Send Back or Send Backward. Send backward goes one level at a time. Send back is often the fastest way to do things. This moves back there. I'm going to take this type and I'm going to set it to paper so that it's white. I'm going to close this palette. And I can preview this again. Preview. And that's what the design currently looks like. And then we're going to do save. Save as. Make sure you're saving your files. There is a autosave if something goes wrong, but for the most part, we're going to want to save. And since I've actually made a change to this, I'm going to do this version 2 in case I want to go back to the previous version and I click save. If I want to add color, so I added color to that piece that way. If I wanted to use color here, notice that there's a color palette instead of swatches. What's oftentimes the best thing to do for adding color is to use colors that already exist in some of your artwork. So I'm going to take this tool, the color theme tool. I'm going to click on this image. That's weird. I'm going to close that. I'm going to go to the black arrow. I'm going to click on this object, go to here. You'll notice that I get a whole variety of colors picked from this image. And if I then, and I have some options, colorful, bright, dark, deep, muted. I already have black. I probably don't need so many browns. I think I'm just going to steal. I'm going to go with the colorful one. And if I click this icon here, which looks like a color palette, it's then added over here. I actually added it twice. I'm going to go back to my black arrow. I'm going to take this one and delete it because I don't need it. Take this one, go to my type, and I'm going to pick that. And I'm also going to go ahead and that. And so I have a fairly integrated set of colors. I could even go through and click on this and see if I like it better as a brown. I think it's a little bit too similar. I'm going to hit Command C and go back to the gray. And then I would save this again.